And once again, I'd like to welcome you guys back to another episode of Patrol and Performance. And I'm your host, John Schaff. And we're going to be joining law enforcement officers in Lehigh, the PD department, as they pull up on a female suspect seemed to be involved in some kind of narcotics exchange. And upon this officer spotting this suspect, he approached her vehicle and tried to engage with her. And as you can see, or as you will see in the video, that she's refusing to engage with this officer simply because she was actually just sitting there trying to do drugs. And so she was actually sitting there shooting a needle up in her arms. And the officer was already there on the scene and noticed her in the parking lot of this business. And he approached her and thought that she might have been doing some kind of narcotics, which he was correct. And so she refused to let down the window and proceeded to drive off, hitting and running into a couple of the police vehicles. And so let's go ahead and get into this video. And afterwards, I will come back and give you my commentary.
Hey, we need to talk. Put that stuff down. I need your driver's license. I need you to open the door. Hey, she's trying to take off on me. Open the door now.
Yeah, I'd like to welcome you guys back
Put the car in park
to
right
another
now.
episode.
Put the
Yeah,
car
I'd
in
like to
park
welcome
right
you
now.
back
Don't do
to
that.
another episode of Patrol and Performance. And I'm your host,
Put the car right now.
This is the dash cam from the second officer trying to back up this one.
Put your car in park right now. Put the car in park.
We are in Lehigh, Utah. Lehigh PD also responding to an assistant call.
Right now. Turn off the car. You're not going anywhere. Go reverse. Hey, stop right now. Stop your car. You.
That unit out.
Show your hands. Show your hands. Sorry, it's ring the B313. I'm gonna go point. She's still in the car. B13. It's real. Hands. Hey guys, let's call her back. See if they'll. Driver, step out of the car right now. Hey, I'm coming over there. Stop breaking the car.
If we have to leave a canine, if you don't come out of the car, you're gonna get bit. Come out with your hands up or you're gonna get bit by the dog.
Are you good? Is it? She just.
Objective if you want to 1536.
She did that several times while she was with me.
Not sure if we advise dog out.
And I was unable to gain entrance.
I got a window breaker.
He's reaching under the airbag, throw items in the back seat, and so will go.
Target team moving up. I'm going low. It's fine. Hey, pull the dog out. I can see her hand. She just has a phone in her hand right here. She's got a phone in this. Unlock it. Get your hands up. She was just sitting there injecting needles in her arm when I was trying to get her out. I'm good. I hit you hard. Careful for needles, guys. I'll read you your Miranda rights so we can have a chat.
For what?
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand these rights that I read to you? It's a yes or no question. You can say no, maybe so. All right, cool.
This is one of the police cars, so if you guys need, I honestly saw what was going on and I grabbed my key and locked the front doors and stuff. I think in my rush, to lock the doors, I think I probably got myself with the screwdriver a little bit.
You lock the front door with a screwdriver?
You can use an Allen key, but we were, one of my car girls said that she saw a second individual get out of the car. She said she thought she saw someone get out of the car and like take off that way. For this.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. And have the owner of the car come up. We don't have any cars left. You saw someone, at what point did that person get out of the car?
So I'm pretty sure it was when the car pulled up over there. I saw someone get out of the car on the ground with a gun and run for it that way. And then I was just
Brown hoodie, male, female.
You just do name, phone number, and date of birth, and then just...
I'm gonna go check with the gas station now for footage. Unless I'm blind. Well, that's a problem. News to me. We'll just check. She was literally just using. She was burning on a little can of octane jet. She looked up at me and then instantly put the car in drive. It took her a second to figure it out, and then she just backed out of my car. Hey, what's your name? You have to tell me your name. What? You can't plead the fifth to telling me your name. If you don't identify yourself, I'm gonna have another charge. Or you can just do this. Either you were using drugs parked right in front of me. Manager that would have video footage.
We have a report of a male exited as a cop arrived. We'll just double check so I can rule it out. That's okay.
Let me slow it down just a bit.
Just there. Go back.
Oh, sorry. It only records when something moves right here, so it's a lag, but...
So that person is just probably, okay, they're probably associated with their vehicle here then.
And I was watching, I was in this window, and I never saw any other people around because I pretty much told everyone to go inside at that point.
No known person that left the vehicle.
I thought that was going to be me. I was about ready to just come and end it. And then I was like, crap, I don't have my seatbelt on. So I slowed down, and she took that chance to swerve away from me and go straight into him. Sorry, dude. It's my call. I wasn't even in my car, so she just backed into it. And then Stansfield's really the one that took the hit. She hit your car. I parked behind her, and they come behind it, and she just threw it in reverse and went straight back. So you can see the push bumper just messed up and pushed in.
Check video footage. Given it's based on motion, so it does jump, but we have DRP. Dude, nice catch. Yeah, DRP. She went up to the car while the ladies passed out. She's recording it. It was the only single occupant.
Did we find any loaded needles? She just shot herself up 7 times as soon as...
I can't find it.
Well, I saw her use her in front of me, so she'll get possession either way.
I sincerely apologize to you for not finding her original.
No, you're good, man. Well, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, that's what it is. Yeah. She's 55. And then I pull up, and she's literally got a lighter underneath the can, heroin, and loading up a needle. And then she looks up and just starts the car, puts it in drive, and then starts shooting up more. I'm just banging on the window.
And so once again, as you've seen in this video, Lehigh PD officers tried to engage with this female suspect, and she refused to let down the driver's side window as she attempted to do drugs by putting a needle in her arms. And so as the officers tried to prevent her from doing that, she escalated the situation to where he called for backup, and several officers raced to the scene simply because this could have been a life and death situation. When you have individuals like this that are shooting up, whether they are shooting up or smoking it or snorting it or what have you, it can actually lead to an overdose. And so in this officer effort to stop this female individual from shooting up her arms with this needle, she then proceeded to drive off, striking a couple of the law enforcement vehicles. And actually, when the officer approached her, she sort of had this blank stare in her face as though she wasn't aware of what was going on. Probably due to the fact that she was so high on drugs, till she probably didn't even recognize this guy was actually trying to help her. So she actually seen him as a threat. So she drove off, striking 2 of the police units, and eventually they called her before she was able to exit the parking lot. Because ain't no telling what else she would or what kind of other chaos she would have caused had she gotten back on the public street. And I see a lot of these people, or a lot of these individuals, walking around in my own neighborhood, shooting up drugs, smoking drugs, snorting drugs. And it's fentanyl. I mean, that's some potent stuff. That fentanyl can actually kill you or cause you to do an overdose. Even if you just around it and not even doing it, and somebody else is doing it, you can be affected by this highly potent narcotic. And so how this stuff actually get into this country and get into these cities and neighborhoods is beyond me. So in any way that President Trump, man, he can stop this by, if he had to get the military involved with some of these countries south of the border that actually transport this stuff into this country. And if we had to blow some of these clowns up, shoot them or what have you, so be it. Because we have a drug epidemic in this country. And so the last thing you want to do, life is already short enough as it is. And the last thing you want to do is to shorten your life because of some kind of narcotics or drugs that you're on and you just can't seem to get yourself off of it. And so kudos to these officers and Lehigh UG for actually getting to this young woman. Hopefully they will give her help. I do believe she's going to have to serve 15 months or more in jail. and it looked like they had gave her, I think, 8 years imprisonment, but that particular sentence was suspended. And so actually she's a very lucky young lady that they suspended that sentence. That gives her another chance at life and to actually get herself together. And not many people get such an opportunity. I have met and seen a lot of these people, man. As I worked a patrol officer, and also worked in the prison. I seen a lot of them in prison because I seen both of them. I seen both on both hands, and I could see what drug could do to people. I see a lot of them in prison, man. When you get in prison and you're addicted to this stuff, you ain't gonna find that stuff in prison to satisfy your addiction. So you're gonna have to go through what's called a hardcore withdrawal, simply because you're not gonna be able to get to this stuff in prison. Now, I'm not saying that all of it is not in prison. Some of it is not in prison, because it is. Some of the stuff is in prison. But it's not that potent or important as it is on the street, where you have a whole lot of it and you can just get to it anytime you get ready. You can't just get to it anytime you get ready when you're locked up in prison. And so you have to actually go cold turkey when you come to prison and you are hooked on narcotics. And like I say, I have seen a lot of inmates have to go through this. I have seen some of them so defiant, so mad and upset that was in the county jail that they say as soon as they get out, they're going right back at it and do some more drugs. And these are your hardened criminals that don't see the wrong that they're actually doing to their own selves. There's an airplane going over, I'm about probably 15 to 20 miles from the airport. So whenever the airplane flies over my house, he's a good chance he's landing at the Birmingham International Airport. So I apologize for that disruption in the video. But hopefully this young lady will get the help that she needs, because they do have programs while you are locked down to help you and try to integrate you back into society. But sad enough as it is, a lot of these people go to prison, come out of prison only to be repeat offenders. So hopefully she will not fall into this category. So bravo to the PD officers in this video, again, for a job well done. And that's going to bring our end to this video. Again, we thank you for watching, and we ask you to support the channel simply by liking, sharing, and subscribing. And don't forget to hit that notification button so that you will know when we are doing a upload. That way you do not miss out on some of this awesome content. Again, we thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.